You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Excited to check out my next Easy Bake Oven. This one happens to be the 1969 oven in avocado green. Now, if you want to see the box and learn everything about this oven, then look in that description. I'll have a link there. You click on that and you can watch me do my initial video. Now, this came with the oven, 3 pans, the mixing bowl, and a little spatula, plus the cookbook, plus some original mixes, which I do not have. So I thought, let me go back into the booklet, see a recipe that they put together for their scratch mixes, and do that for you today, which is what I'm going to do. So when I come back, I'm going to move all these ingredients in that you see, and then I will start and show you what I'm going to make today. I probably caught you off guard there, but I wanted to give you a little insight as to how I'm managing this one aspect of the videos for Lucky Penny Shop. Now, as you know, I've done every Easy Bake Oven here listed on the left, starting from the 1964 Easy Bake Oven. And I remember, well, I actually documented what I made in that oven. Popcorn, and then I did the snow mounds, the chocolate chip cookies. Now, going down, for 1968, I used the Topper toy oven to do the 1999 Easy Bake Kellogg's Tony the Tiger cakes. Now, that goes all the way down to line, look at this left line here, 124. So I know the 2013 Easy Bake Oven, I made the Keebler Fudge Stripes cookies. So that's how I'm keeping track. So when I went to this oven, which is the 1969 oven, I made the chocolate cake, and then I made the oatmeal fruit bars. Now you will see in this column right here, all these up here are actual mixes that Easy Bake had in packs or little boxes. And then these are the scratch mixes. So I was missing Crazy Cake and Quick Brownies. So I'm going to do Crazy Cake in this oven and then Quick Brownies back in the 1964 oven. Now this spreadsheet goes all the way to the right because you see I'm starting to list the 71 mixes, the 81 mixes, 87. I've done 2 of these recently and I still have those to go. And this goes all the way down. Check it out. So mixes from 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003. I've done these 3 mixes, and I have these 2 in my collection of mixes. You will see I made a little key here. Mixes that are not done. Look at all those. Mixes that are done, and then mixes I don't have in purple. And then the mixes which I just showed you earlier, the mixes from the Easy Bake recipe booklet. So it kind of helps me tie everything in. Like for the ultimate oven, these are the mixes I have, which I've never done on video. Look at all the ones that I don't have. So it's kind of like, maybe I should work on that. Now, for those interested in something like the Dr. Dreadful sets, kind of the same setup here. This is all the sets that were available in 2011. The gray means I've done the videos. The pink in this area means I don't even have the sets. So that's something I'm still looking for, like the 2006 sets. Now here, I have the 1995 Monster Creepy Clinic and the 1994 Drain-A-Vein set, but I don't have these that are all missing. And that goes the same for the Harry Potter. Look, I'm missing this one. Everybody knows I'm missing this one. I've seen it on eBay, but that person will not ship to the USA. And then, let me see. So I'm missing all of these. So there's still a lot going on in this one. This is the Incredible Edibles. And then the Creepy Crawlers. Now that's a pretty large collection of items. So still working on that. So that gives you a little insight behind the scenes of what I'm doing here to kind of keep track, especially of this Easy Bake series that I've restarted so I know exactly what to put on video. All right, so now let's see what I'm going to make. Remember, the Crazy Cakes. Let's learn about those. All right, here we go. Everything is set. Now we are making Crazy Cakes. I hope you enjoyed that little video snippet there. It kind of gives you an idea what's involved with putting together a series like this. So here's the Crazy Cake. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ingredients, 9 ingredients with the water, 10 ingredients with the greased pan. So that would be the butter, which I'm going to use and do right now. Let's leave that off to the side. Let me get a couple paper towels ready, just in case. So I'm going to take a little bit of butter. Now in the newer ovens, I seem to probably use more cooking spray than butter, because I think back in the 60s, I don't even know when cooking spray was invented, but I'm pretty sure they would have used butter like this. And it's a well-greased pan, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, so that is set. That is step one. Now I'm going to turn the oven on in a little bit because it takes 5 minutes to warm up, but I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to make this. All right, so 4.5 teaspoons of flour. Here, let's move these here. 4.5. All right, I'm going to do levels just so we can be accurate here. Level teaspoons for 1, 2, 3. Now, sadly, I'm missing my half a teaspoon from this set. 4. Let's move this away. So I'll do 2 quarters. Sorry, I was just about to say I'm missing my half, so I will do 2 little quarters. There we go. 1 and 2. Now, this is actually not going to get mixed in the bowl. Surprisingly enough, this gets mixed in the actual pan. All right, now, oops. Wipe that off. Okay, there we go. So the next now is 3 teaspoons of sugar. Give that a quick wipe again. Get the flour out of there. 3 teaspoons. Here we go. 1. You kind of mix it in here, but then you put it in the pan. 2. I guess that's why it's called a crazy cake. And 1/4 teaspoon of cocoa. There we go. It's kind of nice that I can pull some stuff from previous videos and actually a previous channel. There's 1/4 teaspoon. Okay. And then 1/8 of a teaspoon of the baking soda. I like this set because it has the smallest that I've seen. I don't think they have one smaller than that. 1/8? Do they have 1/16? I don't know. Okay, and then a dash of salt. I'm going to say that's a dash based on the scale. Okay, so mix together in a bowl. There we go. So as you can tell from that spreadsheet, I've got a lot to do. So I'm going to go full into this particular series. It seems that, well, 1, everybody enjoys them, and 2, they are getting a larger amount of views for other videos that I'm doing. So, and 3, I got to get through my inventory of stuff. I've kind of just not forgot about it, but I just gone on to so many tangents. Blend place in a well-greased pan. Okay, here we go. It's well-greased. Not a strange cake, huh? I guess that's why it's called crazy cake. Okay, there we go. Now, add 1.5 teaspoons of salad oil. Here, let me move all these over here. Salad oil. Here, I'll put them up here just in case. Vinegar. I'm not sure what order. I'm not looking, but at least they're here. That's last. Okay, let's see. Here, let me zoom in just a little. 1.5 teaspoons. Right, let me wipe this off again. Okay, here's 1. And I'll do the 2 quarters. I don't have any other measuring spoons, and I don't have a way to really wash these, so 1, 2. Okay. 1/8 of a teaspoon of the vanilla. Let's get these a little closer. That's the smallest one, huh? And 1/8 of a teaspoon of vinegar. Okay, last but not least, the vinegar. Okay, pour 1 tablespoon of water over all of it, and mix well with a fork. Now, did you think I'd come in with a big fork? No, it's a mini fork. Okay, here we go. And then, oh, I didn't even measure it. 1 tablespoon. Let me grab my tablespoon. Okay. Now it says don't whip it. What does it say? It says do not beat it, just mix well. Okay, this is a good time to plug in the oven, so let me do that. Alright, see that? That one's got a nice window on it. I'm still mixing here though, but now I have some time. We got a little bit more here on the sides. Feel like it's a little moist on the side here. There we go, nice. Okay, there we go. I'd say that's pretty well mixed for my crazy cake. Okay, now I will just let the 3 or 4 more minutes end up here, and we're going to wind up putting this in the oven. Alright, here we go. The pan sits on a little area there. It is now in the oven. There we go. Now remember, these ovens did not have pan pushers. You got to take another pan when you're ready and push it through. But let's start the timer here. And I will check back. Maybe I can look inside. We will see. Alright, here we go. That was 10 minutes. Now remember, I can't get this out with a pan pusher. I could, I guess, but it's really meant for pans. And then this side over here is where the tray actually rests. It goes in there, and then when it rests there, then you take it out. So I will push it through. It looks pretty good. And then come back after it's cooled down for a little bit. Now I do need to make frosting. So I will come back and get the frosting ready. Alright, here we go. Now I decided to use one of my frostings that I have from previous mix sets that I didn't use. So I'm going to do the natural frosting in chocolate for my crazy cake. Now these usually just take a 1/4 teaspoon of water. Now since this cake is all fresh new ingredients, I thought I'd use one of my newer frosting mixes and not worry about trying to do one that's of the same vintage, because that wouldn't be very good. This cake I will probably enjoy and take a nice big bite out of. Okay, 1/4 teaspoon. I know it's not much, but it adds up once you mix this all together. Let me start with this wood spoon here and we'll see how it goes. Now we will see. Maybe this will need a little bit more water. I was using pretty much what I remember from the past was just a little bit, but I do want this to spread nicer than this, don't I? I guess your inclination, like always, is to just add more water, but I'm going to wait. Okay, I'm going to add more water. I'll do 1 more 1/4 teaspoon. And then when I come back now, once I get this to my perfect consistency, ooh, nice, there we go. I'll do my cake, my crazy cake. Can't wait to see how that turns out. You're relying on your Easy Bake Oven to make sure it's baked. You don't normally, like when you bake a cake in the oven, you're always checking, you're making sure you're putting your toothpick in there. This, you kind of have to rely on the oven to do that for you. Make sure it is done. All right, that looks like it's going to be good. Okay, doesn't look like much, but I think once I scrape it all to one side, I will be good to go. All right, it's time to frost my cake. All set, it has cooled down. Now I did add a little bit more water to freshen up my frosting because it had been sitting for longer than I was expecting. All right, I have not attempted to get this out. As you can see, it has pulled away from the edge. Ooh, it is a little sticky on the bottom. Let me just work my way around. It got flatter than I was expecting. There could be a number of reasons for that, right? Okay, here we go. Ooh, let's see. Yeah, maybe bake it a little bit longer. It's a little moist on the bottom, but we're still going to run with it. Here we go. Get my frosting on there. Add another 1/4 teaspoon to kind of soften her up. Crazy cake. I guess it does look kind of crazy now that I look at it. Got some sprinkles. Nice thick layer of frosting on that. Okay. Happy with that. Let's clean our plate and let's sprinkle it up. Can't get that last little bit. There we go. So, a couple things. Maybe instead of a 5-minute warm-up, do a 10-minute warm-up or leave it in there for 12 minutes. Instead of 10. Okay, I'll give you a nice close-up of that. A lot of times when I do these close-ups, I know it's going to be my thumbnail, but it also gives you a chance to look at it up close. There you go. That is my crazy cake. All right, so time to taste it. But let me do this. I will clean up a little bit, come back, grab a little milk, and give it a taste. All right, here we go. I am happy with the results. Of course, I would have liked to have baked it a little bit longer, but you don't know your first time, especially when you're testing. So I don't know, what do you want? Square pieces? I'll do a pie shape, I guess. Here we go. There we go. Ooh. Doesn't that seem to happen on the first piece? Let's grab this here and let's take a look. Okay, yeah, probably a little bit longer, but I think overall it's something I can try. Here we go. My crazy cake. Well, the best part is it doesn't taste like a garage, like I've said in the past, because it's all fresh ingredients. It tastes really good. I mean, it's a chocolate cake. I'm getting more of the frosting and the little sprinkles on the cake. Maybe next time I'd make 2 of these and stack them together, and you probably get a nice size there. So overall, it was fun to check out. Hopefully you'll learn something about Lucky Penny Shop and what I do in the background with my queued up videos and my different recipes that I'm putting together for the Easy Bake. So hopefully you're looking forward to that, because I enjoy making these videos for you. And as always, thanks for supporting the channel. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching. Later. If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
Pick it up.